Yes, lads and ladies, welcome back to Lily White Lane. Hope you're all doing well, hope you're all doing okay, and today I'm going to be bringing you my top 5 European nights for Tottenham Hotspur. But before we get into the video, make sure if you're new here to smash that subscribe button, hit that like button as hard as you possibly can, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. On the content side, things you can expect to see all kinds of Tottenham Hotspur content, whether it be match previews, match reviews, player ratings, predicted lineups, Tottenham updates, transfer updates, debriefs and day after shows after every single Tottenham Hotspur game, the whole shebang. So make sure to smash that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. So, this list was very, very tough, very hard to create, honestly, because we've had so many magical European nights, so many magical memories that Spurs fans will hold in their hearts forevermore. Those are memories that you'll take to the grave. And as I say, I do want to give a couple honourable mentions before I get into my top 5 list of Tottenham Hotspur European nights. And those two honourable mentions are going to be Tottenham Hotspur defeating Borussia Dortmund 3-0 in the round of 16 second leg. Magical night, magical performance, fantastic. And Tottenham Hotspur losing to Inter Milan 4-3. Although we lost the game, that was the game where Gareth Bale really did prove himself to the world. So very, very impressive from Bale in that game, I'd say. Those are the two honourable mentions. And without further ado, let's get right into the top 5 lists. So, we're going to start things off at number 5. It was the UEFA Cup Final. 1984, Tottenham Hotspur 1, Anderlecht 1. Tottenham Hotspur go on to beat Anderlecht on penalties, as I say, to win the UEFA Cup. Or now they call it the Europa League. So, very, very impressive. I wish we were in the Europa League this season. But sadly, things didn't turn out that way after we were knocked out 3-0 by Dynamo Zagreb. But we won it that year. We won it in 1984. Very, very impressive performance. Very, very impressive, as I say, you know. Anderlecht, from what I've seen of the game, Anderlecht really did put up one hell of a fight, put in a really, really good performance. And at the end of the day, we were the better team. And hence the fact we won the trophy, we did beat them 4-3 on penalties. And as I say, it was a fantastic night, fantastic European night. Glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur being boomed, as I say, around the stadium. Very impressive. That takes us on to number 4. So as I say, you know, Anderlecht at number 5, very impressive night. But this is when we start getting to the nitty-gritty. This is when we start getting to the Champions League games. And what better way to start off by beating Real Madrid by 3-1. And you can't forget, this was a prime Real Madrid team with prime Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo in the prime of his career at Real Madrid, carrying Benzema on form, fit and firing, carrying Benzema. Fantastic. Gareth Bale, absolutely flying at Real Madrid. Absolutely flying at Real Madrid. And you've got to remember, this Champions League that we beat them 3-1 in the group stage, they went on to actually win it. So you've got to remember that, as I say. And a very, very, very impressive performance. And a performance where Dele Alli really did put himself on the map. Dele Alli was the star of the show in this game, as I say. He was fantastic. Fans were singing, "We got Dele Alli" after the game. He only cost 5 mil. He's better than Ozil. You know, love that chant. And whatever happens to him this summer, he has cemented himself a legacy at Tottenham Hotspur. You know, he's put himself in the history books with a fantastic performance against Real Madrid, beating a prime Real Madrid team with Kroos, Modric, Ronaldo, Benzema, Bale, Ramos, you know, Varane, a brilliant Real Madrid side who had just won the Champions League the season before and would go on to beat Liverpool in the final of this season's Champions League, as I say. And, you know, we beat him by 3-1. Impressive performance. Dele Alli, the star of the show. Not much more to say on that one. And that takes us on to number 3, beating Inter Milan 3-1. Now, we all know we lost to Inter Milan 4-3 when Bale proved himself. But this is when Bale really proved himself. This is when Gareth Bale nearly retired their centre-back. Absolutely incredible from the Welshman, Gareth Bale. Incredible performance from him. A magical, magical European night. One of the best we've ever had. Absolutely phenomenal. It was the best we've had for a long, long time up until a couple seasons ago with Pochettino. But this was absolutely incredible, as I say, beating Inter Milan 3-1. Very, very impressive from Bale. Not much else to say on that one. Bale masterclass once again, just like he did in the first game against Inter Milan. As I say, not much more to say on that one. And that takes us on to number 2, right? Both of these games are in the same season. So we'll start things off with number 2, beating Manchester City. Well, no, beating Manchester City 1-0 in the first leg, but the game I'm talking about is the 4-3 loss, right? We lost to Manchester City 4-3, but we won on aggregate. We beat them on aggregate, and man, this game nearly gave me a heart attack, man. It was so back and forth and back and forth. Before you know it, it's 2-2 within 10 minutes. Just goals galore in those first 10 minutes. An incredible game. Both teams really, really going for it. And at the end of the day, 90th minute, Raheem Sterling scores a goal. 5-3 to Manchester City, Tottenham Hotspur going out. But no, VAR becomes our saviour. VAR keeps us in the Champions League. VAR sends us to the Champions League semi-final and a major competition, getting to the Champions League semi-final. Absolutely incredible. So I say, very impressive night. Marcus Llorente was also the star of the show, scoring in this game, who honestly won us the game. I say, Son was incredible over both legs. You know, I believe he scored 2 in the second leg and he scored 1 in the first leg, as I say. So, an on-aggregate hat-trick, as I like to call it, but a very impressive performance. We lost 4-3, but we won the game. We won the war, basically. You know, we may have lost the battle, but we won the war. And we went over to the semi-finals. Very impressive night. As say, 4-3 to City, but Tottenham Hotspur, VAR, sending us to the semi-finals. Now, speaking of the semi-finals, does this game really need no introduction? Tottenham Hotspur 3, Ajax 2. I'm even smiling talking about this one because this was by a country mile, by far our greatest ever European night. Absolutely incredible. Lucas Moura hat-trick. Man, it's got to be the greatest night in the history of this club. Honestly, it was absolutely incredible. So, we lose the first leg 1-0 and it's like, okay, we've got to travel to Amsterdam. It's going to be tough, but an away goal, we're right back in it. An away goal, we're going to extra time. Ajax didn't want to settle it that way. They scored 2 goals within the first half. As I say, 2 goals in the first half. We were 2-0 down at half-time and I thought, we're going to collapse. We're going to collapse. We may concede another 3 or 4 goals. It could get embarrassing, or we may put up a fight, maybe score 1 or something, and we go out of the Champions League. But there's no way we're getting back into it, especially with no Harry Kane on the pitch. But who stepped up? The Brazilian magician himself, Lucas Moura, with a hat-trick. 3 moments of magic. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. The first goal, brilliant finish by Lucas Moura. The second goal, dribbles through the entire Ajax defence. Just dribbles through them. That was absolutely incredible footwork. And the third goal, once again, just like this game, needs no introduction. Dele Alli to Lucas Moura. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. It left me speechless on the floor with my hands held high, as I say, with my hands in my face, in my hands, as I say. And I'll be 100% honest, I was crying like a baby. It was absolutely incredible. A fantastic European night. See, I can't even help but smile when I'm talking about it. It was so incredible. Sadly, we didn't go on to win that Champions League final against Liverpool, but the semi-final is a magical moment. A magical moment would last forevermore in this club's history. Nevertheless, this has been the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure, if you're new here, to smash that subscribe button. Hit that like button, as it really does help this channel out in the YouTube algorithm. It means so much for us YouTubers, as I say, and it really does help us out. So please smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, tap the notification bell so you will get notified every single time I upload a video or go live, as I say. Thank you all for watching, and as always, come on, you Lily Whites.